Hello everyone, welcome back to another chapter of Phoenix Wright. Yes, I remember that in the last chapter we were playing just basically that cutscene from the Steel Samurai thing just appeared and I didn't have time to show it properly, so I think I did not save before that, so we have the opportunity to see it again. And also a little update on the serious skip things. No, for now there will not be a gameplay. Maybe in the future, I hope there will be one, but I wouldn't be so sure. But let's hope it's possible. It's just a hope it is. Okay, so let's continue. Turnabout Samurai Day number 1 investigation. Okay, let's continue. I'm not gonna read it, okay? Oh my god, I love the Steel Samurai place. It's so iconic. It's one of the most iconic things this game has. It's so cool. We're gonna see Steel Samurais, and then later we'll see the Blue Badger stuff everywhere, and it's very iconic to the Phoenix Wright saga, to be honest. And yeah, I also want to say that this is the cutscene we're getting from this case, and for the first time we're not seeing the murderer, so we'll have to find out for sure. This one will be tougher, I guess, but since I know who it is, but for once who haven't played it, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit harder, since, not spoilers, okay? I was gonna say a hint, but no, not gonna say it. And yeah, I just saying that at first you'll be very lost, but then you'll start to notice that things are kind of clicking into place, and then you will realize who was the murderer after all. So yeah, let's continue.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate!
Evil, oh my god, what's with my pronunciation today? What? Stop whipping that broom around!
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here! What was the surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Well, this is not, I'm not gonna consider this as a spoiler, but Edward also loves the Steel Samurai, okay? And he's like 20 something, so yeah.
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Well, there's a very big age gap now that I think about it, like 7-year age gap between them. But I think Maya turned 18 pretty soon into the game, though I don't remember in which game nor which case. But I truly don't remember, okay? But yeah, oh sorry, I skipped that one. I had my hand on the enter key. Well, yeah, that's a pretty big age gap. Taking into consideration that Maya is probably out of school, if she ever went to school. I don't know how the medium thing will work, but yeah, she will be fresh out of school, and Phoenix is an adult man with his job, so yeah, she is cute, but the matureness difference would be way too high for both of them. I don't think it would be healthy, even though, well, you could say, well, let's ship Phoenix with any other one of the characters. Who could it be? Oh my god, Edgeworth. And yeah, there's not a problem with age between them. It's fine, it's a very legal and cute ship. I used to love it when I was 11. I was so obsessed with it. I had photos in my phone of Edgeworth and Phoenix kissing. Yeah, I don't blame you. I was also My Hero Academia fan at the time, like, please. And yeah, well, it was very cringy. That was the problem. The problem didn't lie with me being a My Hero Academia fan or anything like that. I don't want to like hate on the fans and stuff like that, but I was like so cringy, and yeah, I was so cringy. Like, I used to love yaoi ships, and boy, I cannot tell the amount of yaoi that I consumed over the ages of 11 and 12. Like, oh, like that was so cringe. Like me getting, oh shoot. Well, and yeah, I was kind of weird back then, and I used to really ship Miles X Phoenix, and it was something that now I look back on it, and yeah, the ship could be cute and stuff, but it's not like the cutest one. Like, I don't know, I am ranting about ships like for, I don't know, 3 minutes. I've been ranting about this, but let me continue. I'm happy with it. And yeah, actually my favorite ship from Ace Attorney was probably Gamshu X Maggie. We'll know Maggie in the next game, like she's very cute. But I heard also there are people that ship Gamshu with Edgeworth, but I don't think Edge would be willing to have a relationship with with Gamshu. So nah, that is not an option. But okay, let's stop this little rant about ships and about my weird 11-year-old self, and let's resume.
When they asked grade school kids what they want to be, Steel Samurai was number 1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Gramps, well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. You're gonna get one soon, don't worry. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to Wright and Cola offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Now I just become best buddies with Gamshu since you're all in the same situation.
It'll be okay.
Oh my god, the voice crack there. What is going on with my voice? Well,
I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
Okay. Hello, this is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean the guy on the show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed the villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered the villain with his samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick.
How early is it in the morning? Ah, well, I thought it would be like, I don't know, 5 a.m. Maya's here, watching television. Now, for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found inside of the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon, and they're investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world's just over.
Well.
Yes, Wright and Cola offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai.
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go? Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case.
Okay. So let's go to the detention center. And we will meet Powers. He's one of my favorite characters, to be honest. And one of the defendants who actually was not useless. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that is him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice.
Whoa, what are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong?
No.
This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh, no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for their dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick!
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah?
He didn't do it.
Yeah. Sometimes we're really fooled by appearances, huh? I swear this is a really nice guy. Like, I love this character with all my heart, and I think we see him again in the last case of Justice for All. But I don't know if we see him once again, ever, in these games, but he's a pretty lovable character. I just really enjoy his character. He's pretty cool, I just like him. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. Okay. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We were in through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered in the studio, the evil Magister was found lying in a crumbed heap near the set. Wow! When I played the DS version, I actually never noticed how his eyes were like looking that way. Like now it's creepier that I see it that way, because in the DS version you could barely see his pupils. Like you can only see like the white part of the eyes, and yeah, now it's creepier. And oh, now I recognize the people. The person in the left is Wolbach, and the person on the right is Salmonella. Well, they took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes. Oh my god! I almost choked on my own saliva. Well, yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what a Steel Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? Sorry sir, I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and he's a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in the popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil Magister and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil Magistrate, although I guess he did defeat it this time. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for a rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was asleep in the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What would the kids think? I think I should probably check on the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 if she asks for autographs. Okay. Yeah, this case is actually very, very, very exciting in terms of investigation. No. And yeah, I remember I said in this channel that I quite didn't like the Edgeworth games. And they basically consist of investigations, and I really enjoy the Phoenix Wright investigations, but for some reason the Edgeworth games really didn't make it for me. I don't know, like, I just didn't like them. I think that I like both, like a combination of trials and investigations. I don't know, it's just that, like, I just love everything that Phoenix Wright games have. Like, the trilogy and Apollo Justice is just basically a masterpiece. I don't know about the rest of the games that came up for newest consoles. I'm not really sure, never played those, but yeah, for what I played, except for the Edgeworth games, like, there was a part, like, don't get me wrong, the Edgeworth games were good. just that they kind of didn't meet my expectations as a Phoenix Wright game. Well, it's not a Phoenix Wright game, but an Ace Attorney game. And not saying they're bad, just saying that they were not of my liking. But I agree that the cases were very creative, and just more or less the story was like well tied together, unlike in the Phoenix Wright games. The story of the Ashford games just kind of made more sense, because most of the stories were interconnected between each other, and they truly did make sense. But in the Phoenix Wright games, only a few cases have that connection, and that's what I appreciated from the Edgeworth games, but still I prefer 1000 times more, for example, Trials and Tribulations or Apollo Justice to any Phoenix Wright game. So yeah, and it's not a very popular opinion that Apollo Justice is cool. Like, I just really like Apollo Justice because, well, Clavier, but okay.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited?
This woman, one of the most, yeah, she's one of the most charismatic characters throughout the whole games, and we'll see her almost like in every game, except for Trials and Tribulations. Well, in Trials and Tribulations, there's a mention to her, but she never actually shows up. I think that was it. But then she appears in this game, in the next one, the mention in Trials and Tribulations. She doesn't appear in Apollo Justice, now that I remember. And in the first Edgeworth game, she does appear too. It's okay. Hey, you there! You want in? You're gonna go from me.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You've heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Kids today. Something horrible happens and you'll yeah, and this character has the kind of I don't know, obsession with talking so fast that you cannot even read her dialogues, and I'm probably not gonna try to keep up to her pace because that will be impossible, but okay.
Nick?
Yeah, I remember this dialogue so perfectly.
Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know, it's possible. Hey, listen, when you're being spoken to Judge today... Okay, let's talk to this girl. So, what do you do here at the studios? Well, I said girl, but woman. At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, Larry.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Next to the best material to work with. Well, actually, yeah, another little rant, but, I don't know, I'm just feeling that they're, like, the amount of people that like villains now, I'm just not referring to the Ace Attorney games or just like any anime in specific, like I'm not referring to anything, just in general. People seem to like more the villains, and I'm not a villain enjoyer, I just have to say it. Like, I actually never liked a villain. Or not a, well, an antagonist, yeah, I like antagonists, for example Byakuya or Nagito from Danganronpa. Also, what else? Akutagawa from Bungo Stray Dogs, because they were not villains. Like, they were not, to be honest. But yeah, for example, we've seen in this channel, which is hard, Asha was a pure villain. Like, well, maybe like an antagonist, almost a villain. But not a villain, I don't know how to explain it. But the real villain, after all, should be Lime, probably, but... yeah, you get me. You get the point. And yeah, I never like the evil characters. Don't know. Like, I just don't like them. I find them very repulsive. I never understood a villain. I don't know how in Death Note people could be like, oh my god, Light is so cool, and then hating on L or Matsuda. Like, I know the Matsuda was a little bit annoying, but he was not the bad guy after all. And he just cannot get the Light lovers. And why are so many ambulances passing by? Well, and Yeah, I never understood people who were in Light's team, actually. I don't know, or in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, yeah, I agree that Dio is hot, yeah, like I just have to agree with that. I really agree with that, but he's a bad person, like he's a very, very bad person, because, well, I could tell, like, everything that he's done. I read the whole JoJo manga, watched the anime, and Dio is a motherfucker, like, basically, like, he's a piece of shit, and people still like him, but, well, we'll never understand. Okay, let's continue. Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little ladies watching those will lose their lunch. That's probably what he thought of the Steel Samurai was his big chance. Now he thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. Oh, I don't know for certain that Willpowers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That is my job.
You're saying that you're basically snooping around and gossiping and stuff like that. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh well, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero.
Oh, I thought he was I don't know why, but what was his name? Well, he was a character from The Last Case of Justice for All, but I don't remember his name. Juan Corrida, I think was his name in English, but they changed his name in Spanish. I think I played the game in Spanish, but I truly don't remember what was his last name in Spanish, but it was changed because that word in Spanish means something like bad, so they changed it. But yeah, I just thought of that guy immediately. But okay.
He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that? Only if you knew how many series of the Steel Samurai thingies there will be, oh my god.
But there was an incident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I had to pay him peanuts. Enough to make you cry.
Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is a killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5, when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left there. So if you want to go to the studio, you will have to pass by me. Only one person went here between 1 and 2:30, when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time you'd be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I think you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
She's very likable in the end, I promise. Well, let's head back to the detention center. Hello, how was the studio? They'll think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
I'm right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That is not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry, but I swear to you, my mama's grave. I was sleeping. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she say? He doesn't seem to be lying. Of course, he's not. Oh, sorry, I thought it was Powers. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio. The security lady.
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wins in the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let upon on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think? Oh, sorry, I have a problem with just confusing the Phoenix and Will's dialogues. Well, Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Wow, that was fast, my dude. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Okay. Take these nuts. Okay. I just cannot say the word "this" without saying nuts after it. I know that these jokes are not funny, but I just have the constant urge to make them and make people fall for them. Like, that is my purpose in life. Well, ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold childish scrawl.
Powers requesting. Okay.
To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such a reliable appearance? Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studios. Now going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, Paul. Where are my instructions?
Oh, we really know who said that.
The go detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps inside of the security guard station.
Hey, you're not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents.
Okay.
What's that? You giving that to me?
No. I don't want you to become an attorney, please. Well, let's move to outside the studio one. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day?
It's the confused detective.
Hey, Paul, you know Secretary Ashworth is so upset, and it's your fault. I was hoping Sebastian staring gloomily out of the window. So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings, my poor gumshoe.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, Paul. It's all my fault. I can blame on other people that I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're in this case too, Paul.
Huh? Hey, you can just go around saying Paul like that. That's my endearing character trait. Yeah, after all it is.
I'd say he's a character, alright.
Well, let's start with my boy Gumshoe. So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, it's hey, I can tell you that, Paul.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions?
Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, Paul. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, Paul. Simple dimple. No. I just have to leave TikTok on my probably for a month or something like that to like kind of intoxicate from all the TikTok audios. Well, the murder took place right over in the Studio 1. Now, the victim entered the Studio 1 approximately at 1 p.m. At that time, there was no other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went there to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Mr. Will Powers. No one else, Paul. You think I'm lying? I was the security lady in the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. The sweet old lady. What a charmer. Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my bed, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for the authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on the gate, Paul?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished!
Funny, for someone with a hard proof, he doesn't even look too happy. What's wrong, Paul? You sit down. Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask employees some questions.
Sure thing, Paul. Go whatever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clothes I haven't already found. Ha 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 ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now is our chance to check things out.
Okay. Okay, but where do we go? Probably to the studio main gate.
Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, in the dramatical murder dub, the English dub, there was like a scene in which like there were cops passing by, and I don't remember, it was not noise, trip or virus, and one of them said something like the only thing that makes them go faster than that is donuts. Well, I just remember that. Yeah, there's stuff enough so she doesn't need teeth, and she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Oh my god, she's not that old. I would say like she's probably 60 something.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving me that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Well, let's stop with her. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know? Oh, just a left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see? This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go there, you pass by my station first. Now for Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera took a good look at him too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who it is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Miss Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh yes, he was great at the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest, back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
About that security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? When it snaps a photo. Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes the picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos in the computer over there in my security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Okay, do I have anything to show you? Percent. That probably does not concern you. Employee area. Wow! I always thought the employee... Oh my god! Now I'm finding out. When I played the year's version, I always thought this was like a covered space. Like I thought it had a roof, but it's on the opener apparently. Wow. Well,
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-scene stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' resting room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Next line. Yeah, it's light. Yeah. Okay. This is very important. The metal grate on the drain has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. I could go free through it, I bet.
Yeah, if you could have snuck that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to live that way, be my guest.
Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid.
But could a kid really fit through there? Like, I wouldn't be so positive. Well, it looks like one of those electric power bicycles. I don't know about this. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Well, some people cycle just to get to places. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone's probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have filled the spot.
Just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for my steaks.
Yeah, I remember that so perfectly.
What?
That was how Phoenix. That was more like what? Okay. Slide here. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn at least.
Oh, wait! Look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Ladies first. Okay. The window? A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can see what's inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean find?
You never know. There may be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Okay. When I say it basically sounds like I'm saying I'm okay. But okay. Yeah. No. Back. Move. Dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Nice. I was about to say okay, but I have to. Wow, there was like some horrific scream in the street, and I think it was just like the tires of some car, not actually a human scream. But okay. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those may be some clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers had taken a nap here yesterday. No clothes here. Bag.
This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look.
An employee car key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrowed. You mean borrow. Okay. This. There's a best array of cosmetics here.
Oh, this is the wig he used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda. Nice. Tea set. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give this to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs does this girl have? Yeah, she's like me. Well. Sometimes when I say I don't like Maya, it's because I don't love her, because I like her. Like, I don't know, I just kind of bring myself to hate her, to dislike her. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair still nice and spiky, just how I like it. He reminds me of my uncle so much. Well, it's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. I'm pretty sure I investigated this room up and down, but apparently there isn't anything here. Move. Play area. Move. Studio main gate. Seriously? Outside of Studio 1. I love Gumshoe's theme so bad. I just have to say it. One of the best themes. Move. No. Here. Well, let's go to the detention room just in case. I don't want to examine this. But okay. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching.
Okay, I will not. Move. Detention center. Ahaha.
Apparently they have powers in questioning.
Right. Look, Paul. That camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And it took a picture of Will Powers. I have to ask him about that photograph.
Oh well, let's try again later.
Cool. Writing offices? Uh-huh.
What's going on, Nick? Power says he was sleeping in his dressing room, but now there's a photo of him going to the studio?
Don't look at me, how should I know? What do you think?
That photo the detective was talking about is a problem here.
Well, that's hard to say without seeing the actual photos ourselves. But if it's Powers in that photo, his alibi is shot. Ah. Only one person went to the scene of the crime before the murder took place, and there is a photograph to prove it.
I guess it makes sense that the person there is the killer then. What do we do, Nick?
Maybe there was someone else who could have gone to the scene other than Powers. Let's take a look. Maybe that security lady missed someone?
One thing's for sure, if there aren't any clues, they'll be in that studio.
Okay, so let's move again to the studio. Should we ask you? No. Well, move again to the outside of the studio. No. Employee area. Nothing here. Dressing room. Nothing over here. Okay, I'm out of clues. Okay. Grand sent him to Studio 1. But who should I present it to? How can I use this? Could you tell me about this, ma'am?
Oh, that isn't the studio car key. You better watch it. This scene of a murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over.
Oh, wait, no, that's mine.
Look, I don't have a car key to the studio, see? I want to go pay my respects to Jack Hammer where he died.
Oh, well, you just have to wait. Ah, wow, he took it. Well, calm down, girl, Let me search on YouTube what I have to do because I'm out of clues. It's probably presenting the studio car key to Gumshoe. So let's move there. Okay.
Hey, detective, take a look at this.
What's that? Whoa! Don't show him, Dad. He'll confiscate it.
Oh, I just wanted to show it off.
So apparently it doesn't work. Okay, so let's move here to employee area and then head to the dressing room, but I really don't know. Wait. Okay, let me try one thing out. This. And I think it's with examining the entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this car key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened.
Alright, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. So let's move. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape is so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Wow, Phoenix. The unlike where with Yahame's body lay on the shape. His body was found still in the evil magistrate's costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expect the spear stabbing wound would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the Ghost might have absorbed most of it.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards. They clap at the right start of filming. At the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought. Well, these?
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The system holds it during filming. What? Where's your enthusiasm for things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I really want to see the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's been serious. There's always a debate between ladder and other word like they have.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder. Yeah, they always have this dialogue. Whenever you will find a ladder in any of the games, you will have this dialogue. Wait a moment, I have to go greet someone who just came into my house. Yep, I'm right back. Well, let's continue.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. This girl is souther. How close here? Here, yep.
Wow, look at the camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't go touching it.
Wow, it's everything I thought. Hey, you, no touching that.
I don't know what voice to put her. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Oh, me? I'm the assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, and etc. We're all your representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers, WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He never had a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
So with Penny. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was right in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on the staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we worked through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right?
That was Phoenix.
Well, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to the Studio 1. Then I saw WP going into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after all.
After that, or after all, I don't know. I don't know what she said. Well, did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're fine, girl. I'm sorry. Yeah, Penny's very polite. I really like her. A shame she doesn't appear in any of the games, like, they don't even mention her. That's sad. She was so cute. Well, so much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi.
What did we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came into the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know that you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day afternoon, I sensed someone was there.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant there that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So you sense that someone other than regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have noticed them.
So let's go back to talk to her. I hate moving like this. Like, it's so awkward, please.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you have seen a ghost. What? I saw a suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of the Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the one who had to go through here between those times?
Sure as it can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here today.
What?
Are you absolutely sure that you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me quick. You spiky hair cretin. Someone's better complaining about the work I do, huh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngs nowadays running through your mouths like it wasn't no tomorrow saying this and that and this sort of thing. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to follow her. The day I can follow her pace, I will be satisfied. She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Look, I was going to say, well, let me see how much time of investigation there's left. Nah, there's probably like 3 minutes of investigation, so there's no problem. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo powers with his computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the day of the murder. Well, I have a question. No, you cannot see the profiles. What a pity! In the DS version you could see those, but I think they removed them in Apollo Justice. And it's a pity, I just really love seeing the profiles of the characters. Well, damn. It looks like the camera turned on 1 PM that day. 1. That was the time when the security guard arrived at her station. Please enter the number of the security camera. There, entered.
Nothing happened.
Maybe I got the number wrong.
Maybe we should go look to that camera again.
Well, don't blame me. I never went and thought about it. Okay, let me save just in case. Okay. So let's go check it. Move here. All these themes labs, I just love it. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look through the data and you can see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1-307. This must be the camera ID number. You say that like dash, now that I think about it. Like I always have the doubt, but I'm pretty positive it's dash, but just in case. Come on. It was this one, right?
Hey, I printed out the data for the day.
Let's see what we got. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
October 5, 2 PM, photo 2. There must have been another one first.
What does that mean?
Maybe there is more photo data from that day?
No, that's the only one in the computer.
Powers? Okay.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for a trial?
Yeah?
We'll put the security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put it in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
Like, you see this? You just said what Phoenix is saying right now. Well, remember it well, and then tell me in the next case that we're gonna play. You'll tell me after this, okay? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, what do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is the one that we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe this real security lady? Okay. So we're leaving this chapter here. In the next one we'll have the trial. It is a very fun trial, to be honest, with Holbach, and well, her being like she is, like, it's gonna be pretty fun. And yeah, as I said, this case is very entertaining, though pretty long. So goodbye, see you tomorrow.